everyone, welcome back to our another video. How are you all? How was your day? I hope you are enjoying your day. So, in this video, we are going to learn about the next block, which is your sensing, and we will learn about the control block. Okay, so for that, we have to take one new project. So, you need to just go to the file, click on new. It means you are creating one new project. Okay, so you will get one fresh window here. So this is our cat sprite. Even if you want, you can add any other sprite. So suppose I want to add bat. So we have a cat, we have a bat. Okay. So now let's start our control block. So first thing, control means what? If you want to apply any condition, for that we are using this control block. A condition in the sense like suppose when I click on the flag, okay, I want to I want to move this cat only 10 times. Okay, so you need to just go to the motion, take this repeat, move 10 step. Like see, if I will run, you will get bad movement only 20, 10 times. See, okay, so this is one condition, right? Okay, after that we have a forever. This is our second condition. So what is difference between repeat and forever? Forever will move again and again. See, if you will take your bat here, so this is forever. Okay, and this is a repeat. Repeat only repeat. See 10 times. If you will add 20, it will repeat 20 times. Okay, whatever number you will write here, based on that, that will repeat. Okay. After that, we have our next control, which is if. Now, here we need to apply some condition. What condition you can give here? Like if, suppose I want to take this. If that will touch to your sprite one, means if this bat will touch to the cat, so what we want to do, we will start one sound. I will take this. Now see what you will get. You will get this out because see this bat is touching to the cat. So by using your if, you can apply some conditions. Okay, again in the control we have if then else. Like what is this? So as you can see in your if block, we don't have a else. Like if your bat will touch to the cat, then only you will get the sound, otherwise not. But in if else, if your bat will touch to the cat, we want to start the sound. Else, we want to say hi or say hello. Now, see, if I will take my bat here, you will get hello. Why? Because this bat is not touching to the cat. If I will take this here, now see, you will get sound. It means here we have a two condition. If this will happen, so you will get the result. If this will not happen, so you will get your else part. Okay, after that we have a next, you need to wait until means we have to wait until this condition will satisfy. Okay, like that we have a repeat until, we have to repeat this thing until this condition will satisfy. For example, see this. When flag is clicked, we have to repeat until you have to touch to this bright one. We want to start a sound. Now see, you will get the sound until this bat will touch to the cat. So this is our another control. So with the help of control, we are controlling entire game, we can say. Okay. After that, in the control, we have a stop, or you want to stop the project. Even we can create a clone also. Suppose create a clone of myself. Like see, you will get two. If I will run, you will get one more. So this is like we are creating the clone. Clone means duplicate you will get. And when you will start the clone, so what you want, suppose I want to move. Here we are creating the clone, but when clone will create, so what we want to do? We want to move, see? And we want to remove this forever. Now see, when your clone will create, your clone will move. Okay, so this is our next control, which is you have to create. Suppose after that I want to delete this clone. After that, you can delete that. Okay, so this is our first thing. Sensing means here if that will sense your mouse pointer or any particular color or anything, so what you will get. Okay, so let's start. Suppose we have one sprite which is bear. I want to delete the cat and I want to add one backdrop also, which is, for example, marketing. So we have one backdrop here and one sprite here. Now, what is this touch to your mouse pointer? Like if bear will touch to the mouse pointer, so what we will do? What going to happen? So for that we need to add one event, and as you can see this is your diamond shape. So for that you have to take any control if you want to attach this. Like if you will touch this mouse pointer, or if I will add one more sprite here, for example, what bat. So we have a bear, we have a bat. So what if bear will touch to this bat? So we want to say hello. Now see, you will get nothing because bear is here, your bat is here. Now see what you will get. You will get hello because this bear is touching to your bat, right? So this is our first sensing block. After that we have a color. It means if bear will touch to this color, like see now how you will add the color. This is green, how you will take this particular color. You need to just click on this pen option. You will take your mouse. Which color do you want? Suppose I want this color. So here you will get that particular color. Now see, if I will run, you will get hello. Why? In this case, because this bear is touching to this particular color. So instead of taking your mouse pointer or edge or bat, if you want to apply the condition like a color, so you can add that one also. Okay. After that, we have a third. If color is touching to that, means suppose now we want to take a bear color, means if bear color will touch to this particular color, so then we want to say hello, so you will get hello. Why? Because this is your bear color and this is your, for example, ice color. Okay, so we have this particular three things, like if you will touch to the mouse pointer, or if that will touch to the color, or if any particular color will touch to another color. Okay, now we have the next, which is your distance to mouse pointer. If you will apply this here, you are not able to. So always you have to apply this thing inside any circle one. Okay, now see what you will get. You will get a distance between this bear and between your mouse pointer. Instead of mouse pointer, suppose if I will take a bat, so you will get a distance because bear is here and this bat is here. Okay, so we will get a distance. Okay, after that, if you want to ask what's your name, like if you want to ask any question, suppose I will write my name is Shraddha. Press. Okay, Now, suppose you want to say here hello and you want to just say my name whatever you will get from here you can show here. See, what's your name? Suppose Shraddha. You will get that Shraddha here. Okay. So this is our next. After that, if space key is pressed, instead of this, you can add a condition like if you will press the space key. Okay. When you will press the space key, so you want to say something. So if there mouse down or if mouse X or where is your mouse Y, you want to set the drag mode also. So this is your sensing part. Even we can reset the timer. We can take a backdrop of stage. What is your current here? What is the username? Okay, everything you can do with the help of your sensing block. You can see. So instead of here, we have some obstacles. So like this is our first obstacle, which is house. Then we have trees. Then this like your land. Then we have this light. We have this costume. Okay, so here we need to add some costume, which is our obstacle. Then we have our fourth sprite like this. Means here we need to select our costume. Then we have our next sprite, which is this. So here we have one car and we have this sprite. So this is our sprite. And then we have our go button. Okay. So this is our sprite. We have first sprite as our car. Then we have road. Then we have obstacle. We have two obstacle. Next sprite. And then we have a go. After that, we need to add our backdrop. So total we have a two backdrop. This looks here, if you will add a road, it looks like your sky. And then we have one more like this. Okay. So now we will see the coding part one by one. So we will start with our sprite one. Okay, which is the car. So when flag is clicked, it means when I will run my project, so first we need to switch our costume. Like see in a car, we have a two costume, first and second. So which costume we want, according to that, we have to switch that. You will get that inside the looks, okay? We will get that inside the looks. After that, we will see the next part. Okay. After that, we will see the next part, which is when flag is clicked. So suppose if I will run this, we want to move our car continuously. So in the forever, if that will touch to your edge, like if your car will touch to any edge, we need to switch the costume and we will play the sound and then we have to stop everything. So where we will get this touch edge, we need to just go to the sensing. We will You have to take that, okay? If that will touch to each, like instead of mouse pointer we need to select each. So this is our second part. After that we have a third part, which is when flag is clicked. If in the forever, if this will touch to your sprite 3, which is this red color, so again we need to switch the costume and again we will play the sound. Okay. After that, we have our next part, which is when flag is clicked. So in the forever, so now we have a arrow like if we will touch to left arrow, like if left arrow key is pressed and up arrow key is pressed, then we will take a point in direction like this. See, like this. Okay. So if simultaneously we will touch left arrow and up arrow, so what will happen? You will move to the left direction like here in this part. Okay. Again, we will move to the 10th step. Next, we have a next part like a with flag is clicked in the forever. If right arrow key is pressed and up arrow, so you will move to this direction like this. So we will move to the this direction, like if you will press right arrow and up arrow. After that, we have a next part. When flag is clicked in the forever, if fuel is equal to 0, so we need to just go to the variable we will create our fuel, like make a variable, write on the name as a fuel. So if fuel is 0, so again we will switch the costume and we will play the sound. After that, when up arrow key is pressed, we need to wait for 2 seconds and then we will change a fuel by -1 like this. See, we need to change a fuel here. And when flag is clicked, initially we have a fuel as 100, and when we will click on up arrow, the fuel will change by -1, means you will get a decreased one. See, after every 2 seconds, your fuel will decrease. See, okay, like this. So this is our first part, which is main player. Okay. Then we will see sprite 2, which is road. We don't have much more here. Like when flag is clicked. If we will press the up arrow, so we want to switch a costume. We need to wait for some second. Again, we will switch the costume because we have a two costume here in the road. Okay. So when up arrow key is pressed, we need to just wait for a second and then we will just switch the costume. Like see, when I will run, it is like your car is running, but no, here we are just switching the road costume. Okay. After that, we have a third sprite which is light. As you can see, this light. So for this light, again, if we will press the up arrow, so we want point in direction, which is your left one, right one, sorry, right direction. We need to just move 10 step and we will change the size. Like we want to change a size of the sprite. After that, we have a next part. When flag is clicked in the forever, if we will touch to the edge, okay, because in the scratch we have this edges, okay. If that will touch to your edge, we need to just go to in some direction. Like we will just go to x, in x position 18, in y position -42, and then we have to increase the size. So here we have a 10 costume, so it will pick randomly. As you can see, randomly you will get any costume, it is not a fixed one. Okay. After that, for your sprite 4, same thing we need to do. Like when we will press the up arrow, so now we want left, here we have a right. Only we have a difference, in your previous sprite we have to do for right, which is this, but here we will do for the left, okay, which is your -90. We need to move and we have to change a size. Again, if that will touch to your edge, we want this particular position, we need to increase the size, and again we have to select a random value. Okay. After that, we will do for our next one. So what is this? What is this sprite? So this is your red color, as you can see. So what we need to do here? So initially when flag is clicked, so initially we want this costume because here we have a 2. But initially we want this costume. Okay. We have to go to this particular position, which is in X position we have 112, in Y we have -107. And then when flag is clicked, so what will happen if your flag is clicked? We need to just wait for a second in the forever. If we will press the up arrow, so we have to show this and we will change Y by -10 because this is our Y position. If you will see this coordinate system, this is Y position and this one is our -Y. So we want to change this down position. It means your -Y. And then we will glide. Glide means we have to glide from here to here. here to here like that. Okay. And again, when we will press the up arrow, we want this position, which is 112 and minus 107. After that, what we have a next part. So here, if we will press the up arrow, so again we need to just wait for some second. We have to glide. As you can see, this is gliding from one position to another, and then we will switch the costume. Okay. Then we have a last sprite, which is go. So it is very simple. As you can see, when flag is clicked, we need to show after 1 second, we have to hide that. After 1 second, you will not get that. Okay. So this is all over our sprite, how you will add a sprite and how you will add the coding part in that sprite. Now we will see for backdrop, which is your background. Like as you can see, continuously the background is after some second you will get yellow one. After some time again you will get blue and green like that. So how we will do that? So initially we want our first background which is green and blue. And when flag is clicked, when we will press the up arrow, we need to wait for 2 seconds and we will take a next backdrop. You have to again wait for a second and you will add a next backdrop. Suppose now I have one more backdrop which is, for example, this. Okay. Now see if I will run. After 2 seconds, you will get yellow, and again after 2 seconds, you will get this third one. So like that, how many background you want, you can add. Suppose after that, I want to add this desert also. Let's see. Now what will happen? After every 2 seconds, you will get your different background. Now this, then you will get a desert. Like that, we can add any number of backgrounds. Okay. So in hello everyone. Welcome. So in this video, we are going to learn about piano project. Okay. So this is our piano tiles project. It is like a normally what we have a piano. It is working like a same. You will get everything here same. Okay. So for that, first I will run this project. I will show you what output you will get here. So we need to just click on run button. Now, as you can see, this is notes, right? So if I will click here, you will get some sound like this. Okay. Even here also we will get the sound. So it is like sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. It is like that. So now we will see how you will create this. If you want to create this project, so which sprite we will require here and which backdrop. Now, first we will see the backdrop. So we have only one backdrop, which is blue, plain blue color. Now we will see the sprite. So first we have our first sprite, which is node C. This is our node C. Then we have a second one, which is node C hash. Then we have node T hash. Then we have node E. After that, we have node EF, node F hash, node G hash. Then we have H. Okay. Then we have A, B, and node C8. So this is just a nodes. So how we will create our sprite? So this is very simple. Like we need, I will show you. You need to just add like this. Okay, like blocks. So here we have this black one. So as you can see, the sprite adding part is very simple here. Now let's see the coding part. So we will start from node F, like our first sprite, which is node C. This is our first sprite. So first, if you want to create this piano, first we are going to add a extension, which is our music. So we need to just click on this blue, which is add extension, and we will select music. So you will get all the music thing, like you can play the drum, you can take a rest, you can play the note, we can set the instrument, we can set the tempo, everything we will do. Now we will see our first part for note C. Like when the sprite is clicked, like if I will click on note C. So first thing we want to go to this particular position. Like we need to just go to the motion. We will take this block, which is go to X and Y. Means this position. Suppose particularly if I will take the block here and if you will run this, if you will click here, you will get your sprite here. Okay, that's why we are using this go to X. After that, we have a two costume here as you can see C1 and C2. Okay, the first we have in white and the second we have little bit gray color, right? So like if I will click, so you will get one animation here like this little blink, which is like a we have a gray color. We need to just wait for little bit like or 0.1 second and then we will switch costume to your C1. Okay, then we need to just go to the music. We have to set the instrument like this one. Instead of piano, we have to go to the variable. We will create one variable which is which instrument. Okay. So here, if you will click on this, so the instrument is 4. If I will click here, if you will click here, so you will get the instruments. Okay. And then if you will scroll down here, we need to play the note, which is this. So here, if you want, see, we need to add this because this is our first one. Okay, so you will get this music here. And here, what beat we want, we can add. And then we will set our instrument to the piano. Okay, so this is our first part. Now we will see for note C sharp, which is this. So again here, when this sprite is click. So first we need to switch the costumes. So here also we have a two costume. This is our first. This gray color is the second. So initially we want black color. We need to just wait for a second and then we will add your second one. And then we need to set our instrument again. And now the note is this, which is our 61. Now see, we have to do for note D. Okay. So what is our note D? As you can see, this one. So again, when this sprite is clicked, as you can see, we need to just switch the costume. We have to wait for a second and then we will switch our costume to as a white. And again, we need to set a instrument. Now you need to only change your play note. So now we have this play note. After that, we will do for note D sharp, which is this. So again, only you have to do one change, which is you need to add your note as a this one because here we have a different sound. Now we will see the next one which is note E. Everything is same in every sprite. Only what is the changes here? We need to just change our play note. Now after this we will select this, then this one, then we have this, then this. Okay, so like that we need to add. So if you will see this, by seeing this you can add all your sprites, right? This is our first sprite, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So total we are going to add 13 sprites here. And every coding is same in every sprite. Only what is the changes? We need to just change our play note. So in this way we can create our piano tiles project. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel which is Code for Kids. And press the bell icon if you want more latest update. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care. Okay. So thank you so much. Take care. Entire control block. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Code for Kids. How are you all? How was your day? I hope you're enjoying your day. So, in this video, we are going to learn about one car racing game. This is very simple game. So, we can say this is our startup game, okay, about your car racing. Okay, so now first what I will do, I will run this project. I will show you what output you will get here. So here we need to use our arrows like a right arrow, up arrow. So here we need to use our up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow. Okay. So if you want to create this game, for that we need to add our backdrop. So as you can see, this is our backdrop. Means this is just one simple look like a road. Even if you want, you can design any other backdrop also according to your choice. After that, we have our sprite one, which is looks like a car. So here we have only one backdrop and one sprite. Now for your sprite, how we will start the coding? So what we want to add when flag is clicked. So for this car, we want the direction which is right. Suppose if you will add this direction, so what you will get? You will get car in up direction. Even if you want, you can add in the left direction also or in down. So according to your choice, what direction you want for your car, you can add. And this you will get inside the motion. We have point in direction. Then we can start any sound here. Okay. After that, we want to go to this particular position for the car, which is on x-axis we have -5, on y-axis we have -133. After that, in the forever, means if you want anything as a continuous, okay, for that we need to take this forever, and this you will get inside the control. We have this forever, and then we will add our if conditions. Okay, so first we have our if condition, so you will get that here. If right arrow key is pressed, okay, like if I will click on right arrow, so where you will get that inside sensing we have that. Okay, like whatever key we will press, like this one, instead of space we have all the keys, you can add any one of them. So when right arrow key is pressed, we want to take right 8-degree turn, which is you will get inside the motion. Now see this. If I will right, then if I will click on right arrow, see the car is, we can say, taking turn with the 8-degree. Now when we will press the left arrow, so we want to take a car turn with left degree, as you can see the motion of the car. After that, when we will press the up arrow, so we want to move the car with its step. And if we will press the down arrow, so we need to move the car with minus its step. Okay. Then we have our next part. If your car will touch to this green color, so again we need to just go to the sensing. You need to take this. How you will get the exact color here? We need to just select this pen option, and then you will select that particular color. Like if car will touch to the green color, again we will go to this particular position, like your starting position for the car, and then again we will take this direction which is right, and then we will change our lives by -1. So we need to just go to the variable. We need to make a variable, write on your variable name lives. So if your car will touch to the screen color, so we need to decrease the point. Okay, so this is our overall car project. Okay, so please try this project and share your project link in the comment section. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, and press the bell icon if you want more latest update. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care. Please share our channel, which is Code for Kids. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Code for Kids. How are you all? How was your day? I hope you are enjoying your day. So today we are going to create one new project which is pin motion art. Okay, so in this video we will learn how you will create any art as you can see in the screen. I will run this, I will show you. So first you will get some heart shaped design, then you will get some animation we can say, or you can say some pin motion art. Okay, so we will see one by one how you will get this. Okay, this is very easy. So now let's start. So first we need to add our first. So here as you can see, we have one backdrop which is plain black color. Okay. After that we need to add our first sprite which is looks like a heart. I will show you the costume which is like this heart. So this is our first sprite. After that we have one black screen again which is our sprite 2. Then we have our intro sprite. So if you will see the costume, so here we have a different colors. From here you are getting that color. Okay. Like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So if you will join this together, you will get one circle heart shape. Okay. Now let's start our coding part. So first thing we need to add a extension which is your pen extension. We need to click on add extension, select your pen option. So you will get all the blocks which is related to pen. So first thing we will start when we will start as a clone. So we need to just go to the control. You will get when I start as a clone. So we want pen down. So this we will get inside the pen which is pen down. We want to repeat this only for 190 times. If you want anything as a forever, even you can add a forever or else you can add a repeat. Like see here, we want to move one step only. Instead of 10, we need to add one. We have to take a turn, which is a right turn. Now here we will apply. We want to take our cos turn. Here we will do 1 multiply with 5 and we need to create variable which is plus 1, 2. 3 variable we are going to create. So here you will add your first variable as a 1 multiply with 5 degree. Then we will change our pen size also. So in the pen, you will get your pen size, how you will change a pen size. Okay. Like this one. So here we will change that with the help of your cos 1 into 20. Here 1 into 10. And then we will, in the variable, we will change 1 by zero point 0.1 and then we will delete the clone. Okay. So this is our clone part. Clone means we want to create a duplicate. And initially when flag is clicked, so we need to just wait for 5 seconds. As you can see, after 5 seconds, we want to set the pen shade to 100. So you will get your pen shade and that shade we need to add with 100. And then we have to change a pen size. Here we have a effect. So we want to set our cost effect to 100. Okay, so you will get multicolor here. Even you will get all these effects as you can see. Initially, in the two variable, we will set 0. In your plus, we have a 20. And then in the forever, we will create a clone of myself. And once we will create a clone, for that duplicate, we will perform this, which I explained you earlier. So when we will start as a clone, again we need to take our turn. Okay. Then we will change our pen color here, as you can see. After changing pen color, we have to erase everything. And then we need to change our variable also every time by 1. And Now, what will happen? We will apply the formula. If 20 mod 2 equals to 0, so we will change our plus. Okay. After that, when flag is clicked, we need to hide our plus variable, and initially in the plus we have a 0. When space key is pressed, so we need to show our plus variable. See, if I will press the space key, you will get this here. If I will press H key, H means hide. So what will happen? Your plus variable will hide. So this is our first part for your sprite 2. After that, we have our sprite 3, which is one black screen. For this screen, what we are going to do, when flag is clicked, we want to show that. And after waiting 5 seconds, we will hide. This is very simple. See, after some second, we want to hide that. Now we will see our intro screen. This is a really very good. Okay. So here, when flag is clicked, we want to go to the front layer. Like see if I will select back layer, if I will run. See here, we don't have that one red color. Okay. Because that red color is in the back. Now if I will click on front, if I will run, you will get red color also. And then we need to define one my block which is init. Init means we have to initialize. So you need to make a block. So in the initialization, we have to repeat this 16 times. We will create a clone and then we will add a next costume because here we have all the costumes. Okay. So this is our init block. And see here, we want to create a clone. But once you will create a clone for that particular duplicate, what we want. So when I start as a clone, it will glide from one position to another. We need to just wait for some second and then we will repeat this 20 times, which is our change ghost effect. We will change the effect and then we will delete the clone. After that, again, once we will start the clone, so what we want, okay, so that we will see now. So once we will start the clone, so if your costume number is not 1, because here we have a red color, if your costume number is not 1, so we will pick one random position. So here as you can see, it is picking the random position. On x-axis, same we will do on y-axis. Again, we will go to your front layer, not back layer. Always you have to remember because in back layer we have our background. In front layer we have all the sprites. And then we will change a size. Now we want to repeat that 20 times because we want to change our effects. So as you can see, whatever you are seeing in your stage area, that all are the effects. We have to change a size also. For your sprite, we want to change a size. We need to just wait for a second and then we will glide. So in the glide also, we have a two position which is X and Y. So we will take a random position. As you can see, all this thing is not in fixed position, right? Here we have some random things. And after that, once you will finish, and then when flag is clicked, we have to show this block. We need to set a size, even we will switch the costume, and then we will add a next costume. So every time you will get your next costume, we want this direction, which is the right. And then we want to go to our middle part. After Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Code for Kids. How are you all? How was your day? I hope you are enjoying your day and I hope you are enjoying this Scratch series. Okay, so please complete your previous projects. You can just watch the videos in the previous, you can watch our previous videos and you can complete all the projects. Okay. So now we will see in this video what we are going to learn. Okay. So for that, I will run this project because this is our spike jump project. So as you can so here the game rule is we need to just press the space bar. Okay. So once we will press the space bar, you will get your result. Okay. So let me again run this project. See, we need to just press our space bar like this. Okay. And when your spike will touch to that particular mountain, what will happen? Your game will stop. Now we will see one by one which sprite we will require here and which backdrop we will require here. And you have to also try this project because this is really very good project. So the first sprite we will require ground. Okay. So now I will show you. See, this is like our ground. Okay. Instead of this design, you can create your own designs. Okay. Even you can create more beautiful than this project. Okay. After that, we have our spike jump like this text, and the second, which is our play button, as you can see. So this is our second sprite. Over here, we have a two costume. The first one, we have our spike jump, and the second, we have play button. Okay. Now we will see our third one, which is this player. So you can create this player, or else if you want, you can create a circle, you can create rectangle like that. And for this player also we have a two costume. So this is our first costume, as you can see in the red color. Then we have our second costume in white color. Okay. After that we have our spike like this, which is like your rectangle. Okay. Then we have our next sprite, which is your score. Like you lost, click to retry, which is your lose screen. Okay. Then your score, then we have our word score. Okay. So this is our fifth number sprite. After that, we have our high score. And then we have our thumbnail. Miss, what is this game thumbnail? So here we have a spike jump, your player, and the ground. So as you can see, this is our sprite. We need to add total 7 sprite here. And then we have one plain background. As you can see, this sky blue. Instead of this color, even you can add any other color else. Okay. So now let's start our first sprite. So our first sprite is the ground. So as you can see, this is very simple. Only we have to do when flag is clicked, we need to go to the front layer. So for that, we will go to event when flag is clicked. In the looks, you will get go to front layer and we have to just add this block. After that, we will see our spike jump. Miss that text. Okay. So for this, what we are going to do when flag is clicked means when I press this flag, this is our event. We need to show this. We have to switch our costume because as you can see, we have a two costume. When we have a spike jump and second we have that play button. Okay, so we need to just switch the costume and we want this point in direction. As you can see, this one. You will get that direction. And then what will happen? This sprite will create a clone. Clone means duplicate. So that part we will get inside the control. We have create clone. You need to take this block. You have to attach here. This is our first repeat. After that, in the forever, what we have, we will repeat this 40 times. We need to take a turn. Means as you can see, you will get this turn. Okay. And here you will get first left turn, then you will get your right turn like this. So this is our second part, which is spike jump. Okay. Then we have our main code, which is we have inside a player. So initially when flag is clicked, so what we want to hide this. We want to hide this player. So as you can see, when flag is clicked, we don't have a player. Okay. But after some second, we want that player. So after that, we will first do the next part. Okay. So when we will start a clone, we have to switch a costume. You have to set a effect. Why? Because once you will set the effect, you will get this white. Okay, so we need to set that effect. We have to repeat this 10 times. We have to change a Y. Now, as you can see in our stage, we have this coordinates. This is our X, this one is our minus X, this is our Y, this we have a minus Y. So we want to jump from here to here, from here to here. It means we have to change a size. Okay, and then we will change a ghost effect. Okay, after that, once we will receive the start, so what we are going to add here, we have to show this block. We have to switch a costume because initially we want red color. We need to go to the front layer, and in the rotational style we need to set our left to right, which we will get inside the motion. We have this, and we want the middle position, which is 0 comma 0. Okay, now in the forever, what we want, we have to create a clone, and once you will create this clone, you have to start that clone. Okay, and once we will create the clone, after that, what we want to change y by minus 0.5. So we need to just go to the variable. We will create all these variable. So first variable we have cloud variable, which is world record. You have to select your cloud variable. You have to write a name. Okay. Then we have a clone. We have a difficult, me, score, speed. Okay. This all are your variables. So first we want to change y by minus 5. After that, what condition we are going to apply? If your sprite, like your player, will touch to the ground, because we have this ground. If your player will touch to the ground, we have to change your y by 1, means you will get your upper position. Again, if that will touch to your ground, so then we have to do minus. Okay, means we will do y multiply with your minus 1, and then we will set your y to 0 again. And always we need to change y by 0.5. Now what is second condition we are going to apply? If your sprite will touch to ground, and if you will press the key space, or if W key is pressed, or if mouse down, and so what will happen if your mouse y minus your y position is greater than 50, means all these condition, if that will match, so always we will set our y to 12. Okay, after that we will just apply our next part. If your sprite will touch to your ground, then we have to change y by 1. Same, see, we have to do this how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we have to change y by 5. So that's why we have to apply this 5 times. Again, we will apply that condition. What is that? If you will press the space key, or W key is pressed, or mouse down, or mouse y minus your y position, again if that is greater than 50, again we need to set our y to 10. If your x is greater than 0, then again we will set x to minus 10 is positive. Okay. And in the else, we need to change our x. Again, we have to do the multiplication, and then we will set x to 0. And at last, if your player will touch to the spike, as you can see. So we need to broadcast you lose. Okay, we have to broadcast lose. So this is our main part, which is player part. After that, we will see the spike. Spike is very easy. So when flag is clicked, initially we want to hide our score variable. Okay. But when we will receive the start, we have to go to the back layer for the spike. We have to set a speed, set your score. In the forever, we need to repeat until if your spike will touch to any edge, we have to change our x to the speed like this. As you can see, again I will show you. See the spike. Again you will get a new one. So you will get new one, okay? And when we will receive restart, we have to go to that again particular position. And once we will receive the start, so what will happen? Miss, once you will receive, like you want to start your game. So at that time, we have to come to the front layer. We have to show that block, okay? And then we have to go to our X, like this position 254.35 in the forever. If that will touch to your age or if that will touch to your player, means if spike will touch to age or player, we have to again go to our particular position for your spike. We have to change a score by 1. If spike will touch to age, so you have to change your score by 1. But if your spike will touch to the player, we have to broadcast you lose because now we want to end the game. And at last, we need to add two things. When flag is clicked in the forever, we need to just wait for a second. We have to change the speed. And once you will receive your restart, you have to set your speed. So this is our spike part. After that, we will see loose screen. So this is very simple, like where you will place that screen. So when flag is clicked, we have to go to the front layer and then we will hide. And when we will click on this sprite, okay, so we have to switch our costume. We will broadcast restart because again we want to restart the game. And once you will receive your loose, again you have to switch the costume. So this part we are going to apply in the loose screen. Okay. And then we have our high score. So it means like a high score is our cloud variable. So suppose if you will play this game, I will give you this link. So if you will create a high score, your high score value will show here. Okay. So this we are going to do in the high score and we have the thumbnail. Like when flag is clicked, we have to show that in the forever, we will go to the front layer and then we will change the effect. Okay. So this is our overall project, which is Spike Jump game. Okay. So please try this project. Share your project link in the comment section. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, which is Code for Kids. Press the bell icon. Okay. If you want more latest updates. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care everyone. With that, we have to set our ghost effect. So here you have to wait for some second and then we will call our initialize block which we created here as you can see. Whatever you will define here that we are going to call here. And then we will wait for a second. We have to broadcast one message. Now see when flag is clicked if you want to add a sound. Now see here you will get a sound. Okay. See this sound. So now, it is looking so pretty. Okay. So you can try this project. You can share your project link in the comment section. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, which is Code for Kids. and press the bell icon if you want more latest update. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care. Bye. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon if you want more latest update. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.